Hello, 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 and happy Friday, everyone. It's your boy, the emissary of light, Larico Sakuraba, back again to help people be healthy and whole as this gamer tries to game and enlighten this world. I hope y'all are doing well on today. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Man, it is good to be back. One whole week of unintentionally not being able to stream feels like such a long time. It's one thing to do it intentionally, but unintentionally is a whole different. It feels a little off. It felt very weird. I missed y'all. I'm glad to be back. Mela, congrats on the first. Great to see you. It's a wonderful joy to see you and anyone else who is lurking. Much appreciated. Love y'all lurkers so much. As we're here again for another stream, another Friday. Man, I can't believe we're made it this far. I can't believe it's literally what's it doing the 15th of May? What do you mean we're already halfway through the 5th month of 2026? What is going on? Where is time going? I know things are happening and it's like exciting as certain moments do hit, but also I'm like, what is happening? Time is just skirt going on real fast, moving and schmoving and all that good stuff. Oof. Hope y'all are taking care of yourselves. Give me some of the updates that's been going on. I know it's been at least a week since I saw y'all, unless y'all been keeping up with the content on the YouTube and the TikToks, exclamation mark YouTube, exclamation mark TikTok, to see the new short that comes out every Friday. There was a new one that was released a bit earlier today, so I hope y'all take time to check that out. It would really support and help me out. And most support doesn't even take money. Honestly, it's just participation. And it's a wonderful thing to be able to do that and be present. So I hope y'all are doing well on today. But yes. Man. So, if for anyone who was curious as to why there was a whole week of streams not happening and adjusting to this new schedule that's got going on, is Fridays are still the same, but now they're Saturday streams. So now we're the Friday Saturday streamer at this point. It's like, what's happening? What's going on? This is new. This is different. Yes, it is different. It's different for me too, because like, what do you mean? So much is happening. There's a lot of transitions in life happening. So the main reason is work. Literally work. Literally work. Which has been a good thing. So I say that in a very grateful and thankful manner to be able to have a place that I do enjoy going to work. And so with that, there's some things that happen a little more consistently, some things don't happen as consistently. And so when events happen or events need to be set up for, they take more investment. And so it's like, I just don't have it to come in and stream after all that. Or an event happens literally at the time of when we usually stream, and so it's like, okay, I gotta make a decision. So we're here. It's good to be here, back from all that, doing good work and then coming back here. So that's a wonderful thing. Boom, I'm Abel Steve. So that's just the TLDR reason for why I haven't been streaming as consistently with the whole new schedule and stuff. Things have been shifting around. I wonder how y'all deal with that, as deal with transitions when there's a lot of different transitions and new things that happen all at the same time. How do you guys deal with it? I know I can talk about myself. There's a lot of prayer and strategy involved with trying to shift things around. Sometimes it's literally just looking at the it's like, Lord Jesus, what in the world am I supposed to do? When am I supposed to do it? I need some clarity so I don't stress out trying to make sure I'm doing a good job of being responsible to my different responsibilities, as well as being responsible for myself, meaning taking care of myself. Taking care of myself first, and then everything else, because taking care of Lurie does well at taking care of the things that Lurie needs to take care of. And that goes the same for you. Checking in with the Lord, take care of self, and then a taking care of self can take care of the things well. And learning the difference between which stuff is you just need to push through, which stuff is it's stretching for my good, for character growth and development, and which stuff is nope, you just need to put that down. That is not beneficial right now. Even if it's good, it is not beneficial right now to the long run, to purpose, to the vision that you have going for you. So it's like, gotta have a level of, what's the word? I want to say like a guiding compass. And that's what vision does. It gives you the guiding direction so that you can know what's worth taking, what's not taking. And in that's why for me, I have to pray for strategy to know what's aligned with the vision, if you don't have the vision defined, then it's just like write the vision down and make it plain. If you don't have that defined, then you don't know what's actually in line for what's making the right and proper moves. And good things can keep happening, and then it's like, oh, but I'm not making any progress to what I'm saying, because you didn't check if the good things were actually in line with the vision that you have and the progress that you're going towards. But in all the transitions of things happening, like work increase, which is a great thing and is in line with the vision, it causes for some things that were usually able to do more consistently, not as consistent, because there's one thing that takes a little more energy, and like have to prioritize that whole spiel of things. Because truth be told, when I had less hours, of course I had more time to do things. I got more time to do stream stuff, but I'm like, I got some work down, so now I gotta make sure that's taken care of. So a little less time for certain other things, the give and take. Zoe Bug, good to see you. Welcome in. You got a stream to work, yeah, Mr. Streams. Oh, Zoe, thank you so much. Heartfelt message means a lot. I'm glad you got it to work, and I'm glad to see you. Missed you and everyone in chat as well. I know I was just talking about how even a week away has felt weird in its unintentionality and all that, and still like just rearranging and working with things as things happen, because life is going to happen regardless of what you do. Now you just got to determine how you're going to respond to it. Work things out, work it out, rearrange it, observe, take your beats when you need to take them, and then do the things you need to do so that you're in line with the vision and purpose to be impactful in what you are purposed to do. And that is exactly what I am trying to do. As hard as change and transition can be, one of those things specifically for me that was just being candid is like, I wasn't getting into a really good flow with the back end of stuff. Just like my back end productivity of content creation. And so with the increase in job flows, like I'm super glad for that. I was like, oh, but because of that, now I have to shift so many other things in life, including the content creativity stuff, like the amount of time and where I place that. And so it's like, oh, there was a part of me that had to recognize, or part of me that felt like, oh, I'm starting to slip in what I was already being so consistent in doing. And it felt really bad. And it took a second to like not only prayer, but also like talking to a friend and recognizing that, no, this isn't the usual, oh, I'm just falling off from doing what I'm consistent at. It's like, no, things are changing and you're shifting and you're trying to still be intentional about doing the things. It just looks different in the season. Literally, this is month 5 of 2026. Things in May of 2026 look totally different than they did in January of 2026. They look different. Things that are happening here in May looks totally different from the things that were happening in April. So like to a certain degree, you can't really compare the two and just kind of move with what you got for this season so that it works according to what's happening now and being present for what is happening currently now. And so that's just one thing for myself that's I'm actively working on. I don't know if any of y'all have been in that situation or in it now, can relate to it, or if this, as I'm sharing, is like words of encouragement that you can navigate through change as it happens and like not feel too bad when you started something, but it's like doesn't look the same consistency wise now as it did like maybe a month or two ago. It was just like and this, of course, this isn't talking about you just like literally fell off and I'm talking about things have been transitioning. You've had to move stuff around, but you're still being intentional about being intentional about putting it in your schedule and making it work and doing that. That's what I'm talking about. But it just looks different because time is different. What the time that you have to allocate to things has changed. That's all. Like we get 24 hours in a day. And so just reorganizing, like you got to do your money to know what you're spending your time on. How many hours of time am I spending on this? How many hours of time am I spending on that? How many minutes, seconds am I choosing to spend and invest in this, and how that's got to shift, change as stuff goes. And so that I can be a good steward of my time, a good steward of my money, being a good steward of self. Because if y'all have been here for past streams or have checked out any of the VODs in the past streams, you'll see that we've talked a lot about stewardship, because my church has been very much talking about stewardship. That has been super beneficial to me. So again, I share things that have been beneficial to me with y'all, like in the same way we would share something that's been like a benefit, some food that was good at a restaurant. You want to take someone to a restaurant to check it out. Same vibe. But yeah, there's been a whole lot of just stewardship and making sure to like stewarding my spiritual life well. So you got to steward your spiritual, physical, emotional, mental, and financial, all those things well. And just there's different nuggets in being able to do that and having proper perspective in being able to do that. And so you were saying that, yeah, there's a lot I'm still getting used to, even though it's been like 2 years for you to get used to everything. No, yeah. Like, hey, there are some things that take years to get used to, even if you do them for a while. Like, there are just certain things that just genuinely take longer to get used to, and we cannot beat ourselves up for the fact that it's just taking longer to get used to those things. I know I've dealt with it sometimes, so I don't know about anybody else, but if you've ever been in that situation, it's okay. Some things just take the time, and let them take the time that it needs. And you're also asking, what kind of church do I go to? I go to a non-denominational church. Non-denominational. Loving Jesus, making sure that we are following the Jesus of the Bible and not the Jesus of people's experiences. Not the people, but actually making sure we are being to the word, foundational of the word, just like I was talking about vision and making it plain, knowing that where you're going, and so that you have your guiding compass for how you're supposed to not only just live, but like having deep relationship with God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, triune God. But yeah, making sure we're following the word and learning from it and applying it to our lives to be the imago Dei that Christ, the image of God and God bears, that we are all made to be, because we are all made in the image of God. I am. And we've been like I said, we've been on a stewardship series of this year, and I'm glad we've been in that, because it's been super beneficial to me in helping me like literally steward my day-to-day life. And so like as I get the information, I share it with y'all. Things that stand out to me, my own reflections about those things, and what really not only stood out to me, but my own like 2 cents about those different types of things. Like literally we were talking more about these past couple weeks stewarding money well, and not like literally how's like with what you've been given, how do you steward that well? Like what does God say about money? And he says a whole lot because it's mentioned in the Bible like over 2,000 times. So God's got a lot to say about how to steward money well and do that, be a good um manager of that, or how to create, use wealth not for selfish ambition, but not only to like live, but to benefit and push the kingdom. You love listening to it because you've been trying to go to church almost every Thursday recently. Oh, nice. I am glad you found a place that you've been able to find, yeah, to be able to that teaches well that you've been trying to connect to. So I'm really happy to hear that, Zoe. Ooh, wee. Because I know some places have different levels of like accessibility just because of what's their allotted size, all that stuff. Making sure they're, you know, following the word, doing as the Lord says, following the presence of God, Holy Spirit, and being yielded and submitted. But I love that. Investing in your spiritual health, which then transpires and disperses into the other areas. Because we refer through all things through Christ. I totally missed pronouncing that. Ooh. We can do all three things through Christ who strengthens us. There it is. And those for those who are called in accordance to his will and purpose. Your day's like the first day you watch a stream and you struggle with laundry and you're listening to you. Don't worry. There doesn't have to be a struggle. Just enjoy listening as it will help you to handle your laundry, give you some good stuff and nuggets and chatter to do the laundry. Literally. There would be times where, like in laundry, I'm like, I live in a household where it's like, okay, so you do laundries in the mornings or you do it in the evenings? Because the rates that it costs to pay for that laundry increases during the middle of the day. So either get it done in the morning or get it done in the evening. Pick. And so I was like, okay, there'd be a lot of times where I'm like, all right, I'm ready to do the laundry, get it started in the morning. And then I start doing something else. And then I don't hear the laundry finish and I'm busy doing whatever else. And then I forget, I'm like, I forgot to move the stuff that I got started with in the washer to the dryer. And now by the time I remember, it's in the middle of the day. And then I'm like, I can't move it to I can move it to the dryer, but I can't start it yet until it's later in the day. Now I have to remember to turn on the dryer once it's later in the day so that I can actually finish the laundry. I don't know if y'all can relate to that. It's just like making sure, just like you trying to make sure that money work, not spend extra because of the higher rates in the middle of the day. I do laundry for like 7 people, so there's a bunch every day, and I'm the only one who folds it. Oh my goodness. I cannot imagine doing laundry for that many people. That just sounds like a whole lot. I'm just responsible for my own laundry. And I thought, big ups to you, Zoe, doing laundry for 7 people. I'm like, was it like children, siblings? Why isn't everybody else doing their own laundry? But it's not fun. I'd imagine. I can only, but like, so imagining just like 7 people's worth of laundry. I'm like, I feel like you'd have to do laundry quite often then, because instead of people being on like say a weekly cycle of doing laundry and one person's doing laundry like on a Monday, or one person's doing laundry on like a Tuesday or something like that. Every 7 people's worth of laundry all at once. If it's all a week's worth of laundry for each of the 7 people, that's a lot of loads of laundry. You could literally spend the entire day just doing that, and that does not sound fun. Mostly siblings and your parents' laundry too. Jeez. Big ups, big adulting, taking care of the things, giving big sibling energy. Which is interesting because I've definitely an only child, so it's like knowing what it's like having siblings is just not something I know. It takes all day to wash it all. It sounds like it. That is a job in and of itself. That is literally like, oh, today is a laundry day. Nothing else is getting done unless you're like, I don't know how, unless you have like 7 washers and dryers to get everything done all at the same time, or at least 2. Then it'll go like just even a bit faster. But that is a lot. That is a job in it of itself. So big ups to you. Like during in between each load, it's what, maybe reading or playing something or doing something else productive in what the 40-ish minutes that it takes on average to do some wash a load, unless you're hand washing. Now that's a whole nother thing. Oh gosh. Your second oldest, there's 8 in total, but the oldest doesn't live here though. Still at her clothes sometimes. Second oldest got second of 8. Big ups to your parents. Be enjoying them. We're enjoying themselves. Got it. Big ups. But that's a blessing. Today was laundry and dishes. Ooh. Just hands in the, well, a lot of water related things. Washing and drying related things. Wrinkly fingers after it all, unless you got the gloves on. But even then, you might still get some wrinkly fingers after dishes. Unless you come, like, do you actually use the dishwasher as a dishwasher? Or is the dishwasher just a glorified drying rack? Like, which one is it? Which one is it? So the hands are so dry. You gotta have the lotion, the Aquaphor on tap, have that nearby after doing all that, and just lotion up. Don't have a dishwasher. Gotcha. Understood. Life things. All that, putting in that real elbow grease to get out all the grease, get the Dawn going, uplift all the oils from the skillets, and but 7 people's worth of dishes is, that's, man. I'm just like, with that many people, just like the scale of doing a task that for like just how quickly all that scales up. I'm like, all right, big ups to having a big family. I truly commend you, Zoe. I commend you. That's a lot for me to imagine as an only child, truly. That's like that's a whole new life. That's by itself. Man, what is that like? Because I guess being a single child, you don't worry about much except yourself and your parents. And that's it. And so it's just like, I'm imagining doing all this stuff for taking care and helping. I understand the helping out one another, so I'm just like, who's helping out who? Like, is there a distribution of the load amongst everyone, so it's not on all in one person? Because that is problematic by itself, because then you can feel taken advantage of. Um, but also you got to set boundaries in that. If everyone's grown, you can do that. Not so much when people are kids, but that's, those different lines. The Ajax soap dries out. You're seeing so much with the hot water. Most of the dishes are baby bottles, though. Ah, the babies. Yep. See, changes when there's babies involved. You got to. You feel like a second mother when you clean up a lot and babysit every day. Uh, I would imagine so. You're doing a lot of the things and helping out in those different capacities. So, did they celebrate you too on Mother's Day? How was everyone's Mother's Day, by the way? I know we just had Mother's Day this past Sunday. Check in how that went. Just one baby. The babies. All the babies. The babies, the babies. So we give. I know I was talking about it on Mother's Day. I didn't have all the words to be able to figure out how to post like Twitter posts and stuff like that, or even Discord posts, Discord message, just to really give mothers and like biological adoptive aunties who are mothering, teachers who mother, women who just step in and take on the mothering role in different capacities, even if you don't have biological children, but still show up in that, filling that gap and being either a godmother or just another mother literally in someone else's life. It's just celebrating all those this past Sunday. Of course, we shouldn't leave celebrating the people who have impact in our lives and for what they do to only one day, but it's just one day to help continue to celebrate that. Because when you leave it to only one day or like that, that's again where neglect comes in, because it's like you don't have to wait to celebrate and give people their flowers. So let's be a culture that affirms regularly, so that people don't feel taken advantage of, and two, remember that people do care and are contributing. You wouldn't be able to survive with another baby sibling. Then get your parents to be like, hey, no mas, no mas, mom, dad, no mas, right? No mas. If you want more, you put in the work, mom and dad. Mother's Day was good. You cried because you almost forgot a little, but you got your mom flowers that match your porch. Oh, and you still want to draw some. Got to figure out what character to try and draw this time. Oh, I didn't know you're lovely artiste. Yes, arts. But that's lovely. The flowers and the porch. Love that. The wonderful thing you get to do. I also had a good time on Mother's Day. My lady and I, we took my mom out for lunch after church. Had a good time. Such a good time that she wanted to go back to the place after we left it. She was like, if I could eat more, I would. So I'm just glad she had a great time. I'm so thankful for her. I definitely would throw my mom into the category of best mom. Love her dearly. Yeah. Yeah. So you drew Jason, Beetlejuice, Oogie Boogie for her so far. Well, maybe Joker next. I see a theme going on with the types of characters you drawn for your moms. Does she really enjoy like? I was gonna say horror, but I was like, there's a theme going on. Jason, Beetlejuice, Oogie Boogie, and Joker being the next one. There's definitely a theme going on there. Hordling, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying your strawberries. It is good to see you. I'm glad to know you eating strawberries. You're good. Nom 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 nom. It is very good to see you. You love your mom and your mom's because they both raised you. Oh, she loves horror movies. Okay, so that is the theme. Okay, I see. I can recognize some things that going on. Gotcha. So what? You got Joker on the list, maybe a Pennywise if she's. I don't do horror super much. Draw her a bunch of Dead by Daylight characters, I guess. Hi, darling. Hi, Horrorling. It is a pleasure to see you. I'm glad to see you're alive. Checking on your homies, make sure everybody's alive. That's the starting point one. What's been going on? Update. We're just talking, enjoying, reflecting on the fact that Mother's Day was this past Sunday. Did you do anything for Mother's Day, celebrating Mother's Day, or being celebrated for vicariously being a mother in somebody else's life? Even if it's not biological. Strawberries. Yep. Portling loves her strawberries. That is one thing that we both have in common. Strawberries are my favorite fruit, and she loves strawberries. So, commonality. Get along. Yay. Freddy Krueger as the next one. That would work too. That too would work. Thinking about Freddy Krueger and just the horror movies, even though I'm not a big horror person. So don't ever expect me to do like streams or like horror streams or anything like that. I have no Dead by Daylight, none of the Phasmophobia, none of those things. Nothing in that horror genre will I be playing. I'm good. I'm absolutely good. But all of y'all who enjoy it, enjoy it. See, I'm not even doing Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I'm not going to go see those movies. Um, I was at the time of like when Five Nights first popped off. I wasn't playing the game, but I was keeping up like with game theory and the theories behind Five Nights at Freddy's, and then it became so expansive. I was like, wow, I'm very surprised that this has become what it has. But also congrats to um, that franchise for being able to expand and grow in the way that it has. You also absolutely love strawberries. You grow them sometimes, and you was going to try and grow some this year. Oh, that's super cool. Growing strawberries. I have never really put my hand to gardening or anything like that. So that's super dope that you do that, Zoe. Yes, but also welcome in fellow strawberry lovers. Don't advertise like that, but I guess over time we'll just draw in more and more strawberry lovers into the Lurie Lights. More and more. Maybe one of these days we'll get Hordling to share her strawberries that she be nomming on. Oh right, it's not Valentine, Mother's Day. Mother's Day made me chocolate covered strawberries. I remember. Oh yes, I'm just being reminded how someone gifted me some chocolate covered strawberries back towards Valentine's Day, and that memory just made me super happy. I love chocolate. I love strawberries. Chocolate covered strawberries, delicious. You like characters, but horror movies. Give me anxiety, so you're good too. See, fair, totally. I'm just like I'm good. I don't need this. I don't need none of the things that come with those horror movies. I'm good. So you never knew anything about Five Nights at Freddy's, but almost all your siblings love it. Hey, props to them, because I don't keep up with that anymore. Because oh my goodness, it's crazy that Five Nights has been out long enough to be. Because Five Nights at Freddy's is now been, as a franchise, been out for what, 10 years? When the first game came up in 24, so yeah, 12 years. This franchise has been around for 12 years. Never would have thought that Five Nights at Freddy's would be around for 12 years. But that's the beautiful thing about game design, passion, and something that's well thought out and executed, and it found its audience and has blown up considerably. But yeah, 12 years. That was not, I thought that would have been like maybe a three-part and it would be done, or even a one and done, but 12 years. The fact that it's been out for since 12 years since the first game was released. Before you moved, you had a big patch of strawberries. Oh, very cool, very cool. So, and then also for your birthday this month, you're gonna have a very nice strawberry dessert. Ooh, you might want to just digitally transform it into a PNG and just present some, share some with streamer. All good. But yeah, it's been, the fact that Five Nights has been out as a franchise for like 12 years. It's wild. 12 years is a good amount of time. If you get a definition, yes. I also want to eventually at some point rework the Discord so that it's a little more, just, makes a little more sense, a little more visually appealing. I know I can't be in it all the ways. It's just hard. My introverted self be like, okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, rest. It's like burst moments. It's like, all right, here's a burst of like, I'm good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm like, okay. Just in the busyness of it all. Strawberries. Mm. Yes. How do we even, strawberries and horror movies and horror in general? What a combination. That's happens so you know when you're alive. You're alive and say hi sometimes, yes. I think it works well as making sure, like, as a good way to notify, like, being live and like posting content and like knowing when that stuff drops. Um but eventually I wanted to get it to a point so that people can like, have like opt-in roles, and so they can opt into knowing when it's things are live instead of me just adding everyone every time. Um as well as, or when content drops or when VODs are put up. So it's been good for that. It's just I need help when it goes to like like running and community building aspect of Discord, because I just don't always have the time. Just going back to talking about stewarding time well with everything. So it's like I try to be present, and then at the same time, I'm like, there are often times that I generally don't know what I'm talking about or what's going on. So it's like, I don't even know what to even say to the peoples. I feel that way even before things. It helps you so much because, yeah, Twitch is not the best place for discoverability and sharing that stuff. So, making my ways to be as consistent and sustainably consistent, not just sustainably consistent. I mean, most of the time you just hey, I find people who are able to just like out of thin air are always able to pull. I'm like, that's a skill. Talking about a bunch of stuff and swapping subjects, that is a learned skill. And I'm like, dope. I'm glad you're able to do that. And I'm like, I commend you. And because for me, and especially like in groups of people, I am on the quieter side because I'm just listening to what other people are talking about. And I'm like, okay, I have a thought. And then maybe take a while before I finally have the thought. I'm like, okay, I rolled in, said my thought, and now I'm backing out of the conversation. I'm not trying to carry the whole conversation most of the time. But it's just the entire opposite of what streaming is, which is literally carrying most of the conversation. So this is also a big increasing my skill points every stream, investing in yapping exp. Most of the time you're just rambling. Like the picture of the bamboo or sugarcane, you got excited when you saw it, just sent it. Yeah, river cane. Tell me, I did see the picture. I apologize for not saying anything. Sugar cane. I've actually not seen sugar cane. Have I seen sugar cane in person? No, I haven't. No, I have not. I don't see a lot of plants in person. A lot of concrete, so not a lot of plants to be seen. But especially, I might have to change that. Sugar cane. So what makes what's tell me what are some fun facts if you have any about the river cane? River cane. In person, you don't talk much because you don't talk about recipes a lot. Oh, then you just need some people who enjoy listening and chatting about recipes and cooking. Cooking. That's definitely something I need to also invest into doing more of. Cooking. Cooking recipes, making that good food for everybody. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cooking. It was interesting. It is interesting. Gotcha. No. It is an interesting thing. I didn't know it can be used to build things or for vine plants. Oh. You love cooking, but you don't get to do it often. It's rough how that goes sometimes. It's like there's the things that we love to do we don't get to do often. I can relate to that in the sense of like dancing is something I really love and enjoy doing. Not like professionally or like hobby, definitely hobby. Definitely hobby. Or for fun. Like that is it. And so I haven't geared my algorithm towards like the choreographed dance videos, specifically like style wise, a lot of mostly hip hop, pop and hip hop dance is what I enjoy the most, or stuff to like R&B, rhythm and blue, rhythm and blues. Yeah, there it is. I don't know why my brain just got stuck on rhythm and blues. Yeah. Late night jazz and rhythm and balloons on with your emissary of light, Lurico Sakuraba on 105.2. We got the rhythm and the blues. You can't dance. Oh, first part about dancing is just enjoying and having fun. Next part is learning to be able to move to the beat. First, start with fun, then learn technique and moving to the beats and feeling the music in your body. And then you do it more often, then you recognize, oh, I can. An I can't can go to an I can. And sometimes you have to start with I can and speak it first, and then you'll see that you're able to do it. But but it is a good way to lose weight. Yes, it is very good cardio, and it is a good way to lose weight and stay fit. It is definitely one of those ways that is beneficial for your body. Imagine a Just Dance stream. That'd be an interesting. That would combine the two things. An enjoyment of video games and an enjoyment of dance. One of the things I do wish growing up was I wish I had been able to practice DDR, Dance Dance Revolution, as a kid more, to be able to do the crazy when I see haven't seen any recently, but seeing the really crazy DDR videos of people holding onto the rails with gloves on, going ham because they've practiced those songs a lot and got the feet placements going, and I'm like, yes. Or the shuffle dance thing, and the people are legitimately shuffling on the cool little light mat and then I see the collaborative ones where it's someone's doing the dance and then they swap out and someone just hops right on into it. Oh man, that would be so cool to finally be. I've been at places, there aren't too many places near me that have those kind of arcade machines in general. I have to go out of my way to find a round one will be the closest to having that stuff. But then to be able to go regularly enough to practice and then be good at it that would be super dope and super cool. But a Just Dance would be that would be an arc, wouldn't it? I feel like it'd be a lot more fun with a live 2D model or a 3D model, or if I suddenly decide to be face cam and do stuff like that. I just like being anime, so that's why I don't really do live 2D, or I mean face cam stuff. You watched a VTuber do a Just Dance stream once. It was so fun to watch. That would be note to self. All right, Larry, when you look back at this VOD, note to self. When you finally make the live 2D part of special events, might be a good Just Dance stream as kickoff for live events. That might be a good idea. Just note that one down. Put that in the notes. Write that down. Oh, speaking of live 2D models, I do want a live 2D model. Eventually I will do that. Send help, new clothes keep popping up out of nowhere and they never even worn these before. Oh no. They're just that the laundry is just there's a portal to another place that is just popping up clothes never before seen, never before worn. It's just wash. There's a wash, someone who's washing here. We must go here. Into the laundry. We want to be no longer dirty clothes. Or off the rack clothes we must be washed. Larry, you're so weird. But that would be an idea. I'm noted. How my character would look 2D. That is a good question. I wonder too. Got to find a nice 2D artist and rigger and all that, and save up monies for that. I have other big purchases in life that are taking priority, especially throughout the entirety of this year. That'll also lead to more transitions. Going back to our conversation, everything's going for full circle, transitions and things that are happening. So I will probably have plans and ideas for it that I'll be making over the course of this year, because I do already have a rough idea of what I want to do. I don't want to say too much. It'll be different. It'll help be a little more defined, so that I know Emissary of Light as a thing is a little hard for people to understand sometimes, like an Ambassador of Light and like lore and stuff. So that'll still be in it, but I have some ideas to help bring my. If you ever have like a rough schedule, I can see. I appreciate that you're excited to see, but I am no artiste, so I'd have to. The most I will be over time is like doing a, what is it? What's the board called? Like a concept board of ideas. Like I have some thoughts already written down, some things that I would pull from elements to make my character or new VTuber model, outfit and things, etc. Because we're coming up for me on year 4 come August. We'll be celebrating 4 years of streaming. Prayerfully, I would love to be able to do it year 5, celebrating year 5 with a live VTuber model. That would be amazing. And yeah, because I would probably at that point jumble both birthday and birthday and 5-year together next year. Yes, as I'm saying this, I need to write that down. So I don't lose the idea. Five-year and birthday together celebration. Come August next year. Let's see. Hopefully I can do that. That's a goal. We'll see if we'll be able to make that goal monetarily and with life being able to do things. My birthday is also coming up soon. I am a July baby, so yes. 2 months. Oh gosh, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. How I'm gonna celebrate IRL and on stream. Oh my goodness, what in the world? I need to invite people because I want to play some games with people. It may just be as simple as Marvel Rivals, but yes, I am a July baby. So I'm a July baby as well as, yes. And the reason I'm coupling things together is like I'm being a July baby, and then my anniversary of streaming is in August. So one's at the end of July, one's at the end of August, and I'll IRL be hitting 30 this year. So it's a big year. It is a big year. End of July. Will I be even streaming that day? Let me see. No, okay. I see. Yeah, if I do stream, I'll be streaming the day after. The Friday after my birthday will be when I stream, which will be the 31st, would be that. Looking at a calendar. Yeah. That'll come up. Alrighty. I know an ad break is starting, so I thank y'all for chatting. We're gonna put a pin in it for a second because I know ads are about to start. We'll hit the BRB screen and transition into Baldur's Gate, and we can continue on our chats as we move through Baldur's Gate. And here, around here, I do my best to, when ads happen, to have the BRB so that we can just have a nice little pause. There'll be some content going for those who are subs so they can see the things. I need to add more to that shorts stuff, but it is coming up, so it's gonna get time for some water, some snacks. I'll load up Baldur's Gate and we can just continue chatting as soon as the ads do their thing. So all right, nice little break, no little cliffhanger, and then come back with more chatting and Baldur's Gate. Alrighty. Alrighty, we are back. I think everything should be up. We should be working. Welcome back, everyone. We have now transitioned to Baldur's Gate. Yes, we were just chatting about, for anyone who just tuned in, we were chatting about eventual live 2D model, birthday, anniversary. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this year. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for my birthday this year, truth be told. I still gotta figure that out, and now I'm realizing that is literally like 2 months away for a birthday, and then 3 months away for an anniversary, and that's gonna sneak all the way up on me. And I don't know what special events to do. Trying to celebrate is a little hard for me, because I'm just like content with literally playing video games. That is literally what I enjoy doing. And so, you know, gotta reach out, find some folks to do some, I don't know, I'm just thinking about stuff. Pokemon Champions Day, do a combination of stuff, go from Pokemon Champions to Marvel Rivals to, I would really, I think the thing I would probably most want to do is just not stream solo. I think on that day, on both of those events would be, I gotta reach out and have people. My birthday, you're getting new clothes and stuff that you've had for years. Oh my goodness, I feel you. I was looking at my wardrobe the other day. See, I wasn't like kitted and fitted like my guy here in the cool armor, but I too understand. I was looking at my wardrobe. I'm like, I've had this stuff for years. Been rocking. It's been good to me. It's been faithful. And now I'm like, I need to, you know. Oh, I was waiting here so long that people have just walked in on me. I am literally here just chatting and have minded my own business. And all of a sudden people are coming in to fight me. Like, ooh, huh? Make it, what have we gotten ourselves into in this game? I'm trying to chat to y'all about the fact that I need some new clothes. Do a whole wardrobe. Shirts, pants, shorts, whole nine. The shoes, do it all. I understand, getting the new stuff. So I'm right there with you, Zoe. And we just having a good chat, and look at that. People are coming in to attack us. Like, what did we do to deserve this? What did we do to deserve this? Literally just standing here, minding our business, and here we are. Like, I'm glad we're in the turn-based part, because now I can actually sit here and talk to y'all. But that was disrespectful. All right, Shadowheart, what are we gonna do? So, okay, so here's my plan idea. There's all these people that are now attacking me all of a sudden. So, I want a big AoE, and this is a narrow corridor. So, if they want to deal with me, they have to come through this narrow corridor. What I want to do is put, like, I don't have Will here, which sucks, because Hail of Blades would be perfect to just have this here, have him stand off to the side and, like, Eldritch Blast anything that tries to come through the door. In light of not having that, but we have all our spell slots, so this should be a winnable fight. I think I'll do Beacon of Hope on Shadowheart so everyone can heal well. I'll start with that. And so now healing will be way more effective. I'll also do a healing word for Karlak. And then I'm actually gonna have her walk over to this side so that I can have her just do ranged attacks from this point forward. I think that'll do. But, and I'll end my turn. They're gonna, oh, they're coming through. They're all, see, they're stuck in the, oh, see? But yeah, so what do you guys like to do to, when you have like big milestone things or just anything, like what do you guys like to do to celebrate stuff? I generally need ideas because my birthday's gonna come around, 4-year anniversary is gonna come around in 3 months. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Zoyer's like, if you ever have a child, never get the button-up sleepers. You will get all those buttons. You're struggling. Oh no. Keep that in the back of my mind. No children for me for another few years. What is this? Okay. I will have children eventually, but I don't see that happening in the... Okay, maybe not that. Fireball here would actually go hard, would not? Because this is a big AoE. Torching everything in the vicinity. My light is shining. And it's gonna burn my enemies. How I celebrate, I just eat tasty food. See? Eat tasty food. Staple. You know what? Let's get the song sword going. Yeah, let's have you have the singing sword go. Boost the allies.
No choice but to keep going.
No. Till you're like 31, 32? That's real. I think that's smart, personally. Because theoretically, by that time you've been setting up stuff so that you're in a position to ooh, this might work really exactly how I want it to. Okay, so I have 2 thoughts in my head. All right, first, this fireball. This seems like a great idea, and I'm hoping that it explodes and leaves a whole lot of fire in this wake so that all these people trying to get through this door suffer. Also, but before I do, hold on. Before I do that, Lae'zel, you can... Oh, you can't throw anything right now, so never mind. I'll just let the fire rip. We're casting Fireball! 1, 2, 3, 4. Time for you all at the door to fall to the floor. Bam, baby! Take that, suckers! That's what you get for just rolling up to me while I'm having a conversation. Like you ain't got no sense. How many people did that? Did that take out anybody? I'm seeing bodies hit the floor. The bodies hit the floor. Oh, that exploded. He buried under rubble. The fire wine exploded. You only have 2 HP. Yeah, you guys are... That was a good fireball. Ah, I'm glad I'm a cleric. Light cleric. Alright, we're gonna summon a weapon. We're gonna summon a greatsword this time, because why not? I like being able to summon the weapon. It's a fun skill. And I'll end my turn. And Lae'zel's turn. Where do I want Lae'zel to go? I think I'll have her pull up. Yeah, Lae'zel going right here works for me. There. Now they gotta go through the fire, through the wind and through the water, for a chance to try to kill me, but you will fail, 'cause I'm stronger and got the better strategy. Yeah, baby. Ah, them vocals. Whatever your favorite song's Broken by Seether. Her voice is... I'm not familiar with this song. If you would share that in the Discord, because I am not familiar. But yes, anyway, what was I saying? Children, 31, 32. So yeah, I'm with that in like your 30s, because theoretically you've had time to build up wealth, build up being in a position to have be married, and stability in your marriage, and and then to be in a position where, of course, you can't plan everything, but you can be set in a way so that you're not just winging everything, but you've taken time to make sure you're having, like, literally back to stewarding. Oof, I love one tap. Good job, Karlak. Love you, girl. So that you can have a better chance, better set yourself up for stewarding, being a parent well, steward your children so that you can steward their purpose and raise them up in the way they should go, so they won't depart from it later on in life. And yeah, so that part, I think it's just good stewarding of your life and their life so that you're all will have a better chance of success. Childbirth scares you mostly just because everyone in your side of the family had C-sections? Oh wow, that's a lot. That is a history. Just like where children just like turned around, or like they just had difficulty. I'm like, I know we're kind of getting into the weeds of things. In that turn. Bruh, you are 2 HP. You're gonna get wrecked. You go ahead and attack her. But yeah, that is, hey, but thankful that we are in a day and age where C-sections are available to do, and that is a choice. It was an emergency C-section. You think mostly how young your mom was when she... Oh, okay, gotcha. Hey, at least that was an option. But hey, she's here. And... Right, sure. Well... So... I can see how that would be very scary, though. Like, that was unplanned. You're like, alright, we're good for... natural birth. And then all of a sudden, C-section. Toll of the Dead. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I should have just attacked. I didn't know. I forgot I had the psychic thing that was on Shadow Heart, so that was dumb on my part. Everyone's gonna have to literally jump through. I'm going to really have to heal Karlak. Cure wound. Maybe mass healing word actor, but actually let's Ray of Frost this. Let's take out one person at a time. Don't need to, you know, reduce our opponent's number. We mass healing word. This will help everybody. Great. And then your other bio sibling and half siblings were also emergency C-sections. Ah, got it. So yeah, with a history like that, I can see how that would be daunting. It's like at the last minute, it's like, hey, can you guys, like, you know, just slip on out properly? Oh, will I be live tomorrow or do I not? So I generally do plan to be live tomorrow. I am loving that my characters are one-shotting these enemies. That is a beautiful thing. Actually, making sure that my characters are still in. Lae'zel has to be centered so that people also rally. Yeah, Karlak needs that as a tank. But I plan to be yeah, so if everything goes according to plan, I should be home in time to be able to have a stream tomorrow. Oh my goodness, Mela! Thank you so much for the raid, Mela. How are you? Welcome in, Mela and Raiders. My name is Luriko Sakuraba, emissary of Light VTuber, spreading light, healthy, and wholeness as this gamer tries to game. Welcome in. What were you doing? We're currently playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's my first playthrough. We're in the githyanki creche, doing a fight after these people just walked in on me all of a sudden. So rude. But how are you guys? How was your stream? What did you do? Let me do the streamer thing and get the shout out going eventually. Bada bing boom boom. Make sure if you haven't already, follow Mela. She's a wonderful individual, really fun, and from art to cozy games. All right, let me Skulk of Foxes. Mela, good to see you. Ali, good to see you. Vaporeon guy, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Losing in champions very badly. Oh no! Champion stream, okay. He's spreading something else. What are you? Oh, what are you spread? Like, it's up, it's down, but it's never hard forever since what? Okay, well, interesting. What kind of team were you using in champions? How was it going? Did everyone enjoy your time? Thank you again for raiding in. Take care of your community. I understand if you have to raid and run. Take care of yourself. Do what you got to do. Care for yourself. Around these parts right now this year, I've been mainly playing Baldur's Gate 3 and Marvel Rivals. Marvel just updated, so it's season 8 now, so hopefully I'll be playing that tomorrow. We were just talking about that actually. Plan stream to play some Marvel Rivals tomorrow and check out season 8. But right now we're trying to get through this githyanki creche because these people just pulled up on me out of nowhere. They wanted the hands. So, you know, we just had to oblige them because they thought they knew. They thought they could just roll up on us. I don't know who they thought they were. There's consequences for actions. I know people forget in this day and age, but there are consequences to your actions. And so I just got to deliver the consequences to these uninformed individuals. All right. All right, Karlak, who do I want you to hit? But Mello, what kind of team are you using in Champions? Who's your ace? Like, all right, that's a question. Everyone in chat. And as far as Pokemon goes, who is your ace Pokemon? Mine is a Lucario. Yes, mine is Lucario. Give him a Mega Stone. And we're having a good time. Torterra. Newbiekin, welcome in, welcome in. Torterra, ooh. I don't hear a lot of people. Shiny Torterra if possible. Oh my goodness, that's a wonderful choice. Because especially when it comes from like Gen 4 starters, I personally wasn't I was all for Empoleon, so I love hearing Torterra getting some love. Hit. Reckless attack. I just got some kind of achievement, don't know what it was. I'm like, I would throw something, but you are literally 1 HP. You are going down. Shiny. And if there's, if you can tell me why, you guys, what drew them to be your ace? Can't reach. Come on, flowing glowing sword. You can definitely reach. I believe that's a really blocked doorway.
A parasite brimming with magic. Take it.
Also, you know very little about Pokemon? Gotcha. All good. Will be a great place to learn about Pokemon. I won't say competitively, but it's a great place to learn about Pokemon, Zoe. Great place. Oh, no, my fries. I can't be wasting them. Fry down, I'm sorry. Torterra in the line was your first Pokemon and shiny as well? Oh, wow, that is monumental. Makes sense, yes. There's definitely something about your first Pokemon. Yes. Absolutely. Fully understood.
Catch my breath.
Give you the fry that fell. Yes. All right. One more enemy left, y'all. One more enemy and he's just stuck in the doorway. The fact that they came through this narrow doorway definitely worked to our advantage. That whole fireball at the start, glorious. So Torterra, you just stuck with you as a Pokemon? Makes sense. Yeah, that totally makes sense. That's a dope pick. So does that is a totally dope pick. I definitely, so Lucario is my favorite Pokemon and my ace. I do have on Champions like my ideal team. It is not based off like competitiveness at all. You gotta go in about 2 hours. You can get up early. Real. I'll probably finish streaming within 2 hours, honestly. Within an hour and a half, actually. That's the plan. So, but I also understand if anyone needs to, you know, dip out because life happens and you got responsibilities. So I'm always here to help people, encourage people to be responsible and celebrate their wins and being responsible. I guess I'll go this way. Okay, we gotta alley-oop this shot past Karlak. Kobe, one more. Kobe. Oh, not airballing out here with the arrows. Hey, you missed. You got a lot to do when you get up, and then you got a lot of fun stuff tomorrow. Understood. Ooh, what you got coming up tomorrow? What's the Saturday? Honestly, weekends have gotten so much busier. They used to be super restful, but I've had to find my rest during the weekdays these days. I try to find... Oop. There it is. We took them all down. They tried us, and they failed. Indeed. Not as bad as it could have. Indeed. We did that. Alright, so what am I doing?
Let's get on with it.
Do the prayer. Or who has more healing? Level 2.
No, never mind.
You have 2, you have 3. Okay, so Shadowheart, go ahead and give us a healing prayer. And there we go. Everybody's a lot more healed up. We are good to go. Lovely. I believe if I have time, I'm gonna go play pickleball tomorrow. Never played before, but I believe, yeah, that'll be one of my activities on tomorrow. I'll let you know how I do. Githyanki crossbow has radiant damage. Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. Oh, it's a heavy crossbow. Got it. You'll be going to the arcade in the Hatfield and McCoy Diner show. Most likely you're going to get car sick with how long of a drive it is. Oh no. Arcade sounds fun. Is it like a really bustling arcade with a whole bunch of stuff to do? Like, what do you have like favorite arcade games? I know there are some games I've seen like I'm also an FGO fan. I was sad to hear that FGO was ending its arcade version, but I was like, if they could have brought that over to the States, that would have been so great. Actually, I'm gonna have Lazelle pick up all this stuff and carry it, and then I will sell it later. They all tried to take us out, but they couldn't.
Worth examining.
Oh, we got a infirmary key. We're getting a githyanki along a sword, a ring of elemental infusion. Oh wow, that's cool. When you deal acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage using a spell, cantrip, the element infuses your weapon. That's cool. Go ahead and don that, Lazelle. You can go ahead and use that because you have a lightning bow that you're using. Let's see. Let's go ahead and save. Hopefully won't get rolled up on while talking again. You tell me how pickleball goes and I'll tell you how the dinner show goes? Yes. I love dinner and a show. I don't know if I've ever been to one. Have I?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
I don't know if I really want to. What's in here? I'm trying not to really use the parasites in this. I think I absorbed one extra one and I kind of regret that I did. Because I don't really want all the parasites. Okay, we're getting some camp supplies. We'll take it. Homie just... Is there anything in here like that? Okay. It'll be a first time going. Ooh, love first experiences. First experiences. Nice, nice, but yeah. I guess I'm just gonna loot everything because they just rolled up on me, so I guess this is the... Y'all rolled up on me. I didn't want the smoke. Y'all came swinging, and I just swung harder and didn't miss as much.
This creche's bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
Let's see. Ooh, Viridian. Okay, we'll take all this stuff. Explore, explore. Get everything folded, so now you guess you're coming with me to put it up? I guess so. Congrats on getting all the stuff folded. Where am I? Oh, yay. No one else is just walking in to attack me now.
Look, I don't have time to talk to you, Istik. This place isn't going to clean itself.
Oh. You folded the clothes. I folded the people that tried to attack me. We're good. We're good. I don't know where I'm going.
Entirely too empty. I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Githyanki hatch from eggs? Oh, wow.
Very well.
Istik are permitted to view the birthing pools now.
Why did I get
These
bonked
are
for?
strange times.
Why'd you, what?
Step carefully
Coco,
while here.
welcome in. Also,
Our
why'd you
hatchery is
bonk me?
protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them.
Why'd I get bonked? What'd I do? What'd I say? I don't understand. Streamer confused. I'm just out here hacking up and folding people who try to mess with me. They wanted the smoke. They just couldn't handle it. What? It's not my fault. Oh, you don't have another thing I can do to tell you hi? Oh, hi, Coco. It's good to see you again. How are you? How is your the lizard? I totally blanked on exactly what species they are. How are you? How are they? It's been a few weeks. You thought a tree would have more eggs.
Most are hatched. Only one remains. Monitored by Varsh Koku, the caretaker of our young. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning.
Bearded dragon, got it. Remember, Lurie, it's a bearded dragon. Bearded dragon, bearded dragon. Bearded dragon. You man if you called him a lizard? He would hiss at you like a cat. See, this is why I'm trying to get it correct. See, I'm trying to come correct. Unlike those githyanki who tries to roll up on me. I'm coming correct, okay? As I finish these fries. So there's what, a githyanki egg here? Nope, I'm not dropping another fry. Nope. I'm not doing it. All right. There's acid and gas and all this stuff. I don't. He's the one who watches over the hatchery. There's someone over there. Oh, and that's the one githyanki egg. I see. This boy know he can be, you know, since he was spoiled and peppered like a prince.
Indolence breeds madness.
Step carefully, kin. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I would hate to see you fall foul of them.
So how can I avoid these traps?
Traps are not built to be avoided. Varsh Koku designed every one himself, elegantly crafting this room to protect our young. You may speak to him if you wish, but do not approach the egg, lest you fall foul of me.
I got so scared just now. I was like, my character, where you walking to? Don't, you know, don't walk into the clearly marked acid. Don't do it. I know one of you from back decided to just randomly walk into the lava when we were near the forge for whatever. Stop it. Thank you for someone seeing the trap.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
He's getting a tuxedo maybe next month for once you get a job for your B-day. Oh, and you need to make him more outfits and stroll over them to take them out on for your B-day. Oh, when is your birthday? We were talking about birthdays earlier because mine's coming up in like 2 months. Yeah, that's the math. All right, fries are finished. August, baby. Nice, nice. August, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alrighty. So what if I jump here? Jump here. I'm trying not to jump into the acid.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Hold on, let me take a laser real
The
quickly.
Inquisitor at the creche. The Zathisk's failure must.
Hey, Hatchery, with this, how many does a clutch usually contain?
Kalir's clutch held 36 eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
They look quite humanoid. How do you evolve to lay eggs? That is.
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped illicit enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
And current funny because we were just talking about having like children and pregnancy and all that stuff in proper time. Who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlakith herself to bear young. The queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear.
Wow.
The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
Wow. Learned on a lot about Githyanki. Oh, Zoe used to have a bearded dragon named... Used to have one, her name was Tabasco. She was very sassy. Oh. And then Kogi, oh, you guys are bonding about bearded dragons. I love to see it. I saw the picture. He was adorable. Cheesecake, right? Yep, I call him Christopher when he's in time for that. Is, oh, y'all are adorable.
Go on, then.
Let's... Okay. How am I supposed to... I can't jump onto the thing, but let's see.
Story.
Karlak can.
Hot foot, place is trapped.
Ah, no, 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 don't walk into the mines. Don't walk into the mines. Don't walk into the mines. I think my character just literally does not have the strength to... No, not succeeding on that. Let's roll again. You train him to stand on his tail, but he refused to do it a lot, but he can do it. Oh. I'm also just trying not to die. It don't hurt him because you make sure it's on the part where it's perfect balance. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing they could do. Oh, come on. Roll again. Just disarm the thing. Okay. I'm not using another thing to... Okay. We're fine. Don't tell me there's another. Mine would just crawl up on me and hide under your hair since your hair was very long. Oh.
Looks like a trap.
Oh, jeez. My character cannot make it up here. He's not strong enough to jump up here. I went this way because I didn't want to walk through the water.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Yeah, let's just have...
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore... Oh. You are not from Creche. What are you doing here?
Pause. Let's see. Looks like do you still have a bearded dragon? You used to have two others? Oh, wow. Also, I was supposed to share the fries. I'm sorry. They were just, you know, they were homemade fries and I just kind of went ham on them. I'm sorry. You used to have a bearded dragon. One was called Alexander. He died 2 years after he had him. He was nice only because of the people who had him. And they cut off the end of his tail and he got, oh, not an infection. Oh, that's so sad. You no longer have any of the animals you used to have just because personal family stuff. Indeed. No, I came here to steal the egg. I'm curious about the egg in your guard.
There is little to be curious about. It is taking its time hatching, nothing more. Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
We're not gonna have you do any precision. And basically, he died a month after you had him because he was from PetSmart and their pets died when I... Dang. Unfortunate.
Kithrak Therazin will give orders to destroy it. She will say it's a weakling. I'll give it a while longer. And if it doesn't hatch, it will have proven her right.
Why bother? Why risk its life? I'll give it to me. I'll take care of it. Deception, you're out of time already, clearly stalling. So I sent me to bring it to her, hand it over, and you're wasting time. Give it to me or I'll tell you you're a weakling. I want to do persuasion. Oh gosh, persuasion. Oh, okay. Let's see if we hit. I already have -1 charisma because it's Lae'zel. Yeah. Roll again. 18. Then you got tobacco from PetSmart too. We had her 3 years. She was a baby when you got her. Oh, wow. They can be saved if you feed them the right things, but I didn't know yet. Oh, nice. We hit this time.
You? You've no Varsh instincts about you at all. Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you?
I'll raise it with my own flesh and blood. I'll make the best omelet you've ever tasted. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not turning the egg into an omelet. No. I'll see it becomes the greatest. I'll find another creche one. I'll do just one.
Just beware that adoptive piety does not turn to sentimentality. Though it could be the only way this one reaches adulthood, I fear. I can no longer ignore that Kithrak Thurizen's patience has its limits. Very well. Here. Take these. They will aid your approach to the egg.
Nice. He told me where all the things are, so now I can do this properly. And he gave me... Acids don't affect you and you are resistant to acid damage. Okay. Got it. So I'll have Lae'zel go on her own. Let's degroup everybody. So Lae'zel, you just go on your own to do the thing. You raise those big... They sell for a little... Wow, omelet. No, we're not doing it. I know to have marble the on the school games. Huh?
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Ooh.
Spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Fine githyanki egg. At least on the outside. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
Reach out and touch the egg.
The egg is warm to the touch. The rough shell like slate beneath your fingers. Whatever is within is stirring ever so slightly.
Put it up gingerly and stow it in your pack. Alright, we're... Nice. Nice. We're getting out of here, y'all. We're getting out of here. Nice. I got cookie dough you can eat just raw, but it's very good. Ooh, cookie dough is very good. What is it like? Especially if y'all have ever had what, slutty brownies? Brownies and cookie dough, I believe, and Oreo. Delicious combination. You just put them in carbo they came with, and you gave them fruit bread to eat, and you sell the stuff for them. Oh. Okay, we're gonna regroup. I will save because we did that very smoothly, so we'll save just because, you know, don't want them to be crazy.
You've caught the egg, haven't you? Be on your way then.
Okay, let's group up. Let's dip on out of here. Okay, great. And now I'll put this back on. Great. We got the egg. We're out of here. We're just, you know, we did that.
Breathing.
S-
Find everything. Moving ahead.
Ooh, do you know how to grow the mealworms? Wow, you guys, I love how you guys are bonding in chat. This makes me so happy. Alrighty. Saving again. You like all oatmeal chocolate chip cookies? I am one for chocolate chunks. So like triple chocolate cookies, like they're, yeah. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna have to take out all these people. Let's go in. I'm gonna have Lazel lead. Don't close the doors. Don't close the doors.
Stop this insufferable whining. Kachuki! We are training to fight Gake. You think they will hesitate?
They won't need to if we keep killing each other for them. It's stupid. Orphe...
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
Well, what is happening? You've only raised earthworms for your uncle to fish with, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Wow, you guys are talented to be able to do those things. Those are things I've never thought about being able to do. Like, I didn't even know that was... Yeah, I mean, I guess that'd be possible. Are those two, like these white chocolate types of cookies? Yep. The raisin chocolate ones, also very good, Coco. I agree. I did, like, literally... Persuasion proficiency. Offer to fight the boy yourself. Oh my goodness. I have to hit a 21 for this? That's crazy. Oh, and we hit.
I suppose your inane spewings have distracted enough from my lesson. Go wet the swords. I want them sharp enough to peel a Gake's eyeball just by looking at them. I hope you do not prove this weak should we share a battlefield, Rastil.
Well...
You are well on your way to being Gake food. Do better!
I don't know. Should I talk to the people?
Stop me yet.
They really had a big filled with the dirt and put the worms aside and kept the dirt moist, so it didn't do much, but they got really big. Oh wow. Can you ask something? Yeah, what's up?
Mercy is... What is it? These insufferable interruptions are distracting from my lessons.
Why was the boy refusing?
For his sake, I hope it was a moment of temporary insanity. The illithids infecting this region are not to be reasoned with. They are to be exterminated. If he has not regained his senses by the time he rejoins my training, his return will be a short and painful one.
Is being under 5'1" short, you're 4'11", you two, oh my goodness, you're twin. Yes, y'all are some, y'all, yes, short is, yeah, I have to, y'all are indeed on the short side. You get tossed around like a bag by your brother for being short. He tosses you like a pillow.
Unless you want to be set up as target practice.
Yep, you are on the shorter side. Because I believe average height that I know of is like 5'4" for women and then like 5'8" for men. So that's definitely on the shorter side. That is kind of funny. Oh, there's a waypoint here. There we go. You gotta throw him down the hallway onto the couch by your brother. Oh.
They should have let me interrogate those cultists. I'd loosened their tongues properly. Now Istik wander our halls at their leisure. Captain.
An Istik allowed to soil.
Oh, they don't like me very much.
Feel free to suggest it.
I'm not even close to 5'4". It sounds about right. You get used to it.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight. Chitrai, we could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therizin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
Oh. So she has... I'm like, what did I just witness?
An efficient path.
I'm worried. I'm like...
I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things. I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. I've always been terrified of them, ever since I was a child. I showed you my memory of when I was lost in the woods. It can hardly come as a surprise. The Mother Superior wasn't above using it against me. If I disobeyed, sometimes instead of a whipping, she'd threaten to drag me to a wolf den. Never failed.
Oh, Eds.
Why is it always the bad memories I can still recall? In any case, I'll be keen to avoid them.
Yay, bye, Eds. I'm sorry about the ads, y'all. I mean, they're part of the process. Subscriptions subscriptions and Turbo are the only ways to deal with the ads, really. Freedom, yay, welcome back from the ads. One of your uncles locked you in a dog cage and I'm the one that has to go in weird small places for the most random stuff, like the other day you made to go behind the dryer to get everything out from behind it. That's crazy. Going into a dog cage is crazy. And then, because you're the smaller one. I try to avoid fuse where possible.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Is that all? Okay, let's turn to other matters. That same dialogue. Let me talk to Lae'zel really quickly.
Greetings.
It was a $300 wallet, my goodness. Wait, hold on, I missed something. Come on, scroll up. Hey, when people try to throw you into your mama tried to throw your ex, mama ex, it's like your ex's mom tried to throw you and you banged your head on the ceiling and you wanted to scratch him in the face for it. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. But it couldn't, so I went after his wallet. You ate his wallet for some 300. Wow, that's crazy. I'm like, y'all got some stories. I have never been experienced the throwing around.
My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
Is life not precious to the githyanki?
Not every life is equal. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. Their lives were not precious. They were a blight that required expunging. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
The more I learn about the githyanki, I'm also really glad I didn't pick their class. I do not agree with their stances, but you know, that's how, I mean, this is their society. I'm not in agreement, but you know, this is how you grew up, so I can't.
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith and a servant of Vlaakith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. Perhaps I might be the one to teach it of Vlaakith's protocols.
Well, she's showing a little bit of a motherly side there. Actually, Lae'zel. Actually, let me save. A lot's happened. You've been locked into, you know, those places where you put the drums in a music class. They have the front cage piece, and you see it. He was forced into there by 3 boys. That was so rude. They called you what? And they locked you their crazy dog in there and called you for being my. Oh my goodness, they were rude. And you try to stab one of them in the leg with a. You know, defend yourself, because that none of that is right. I am so sorry. None of that is right.
An efficient path.
Keep away from me!
Still alive, so that's progress. I have a lot on my mind.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
I was trying to help her get unfrightened.
I crave blood.
You are not familiar to me, Rastil. Do you bring news of the weapon?
And then you started growling because you was very extremely scared. Only do that when you're getting stressed out, and they got worse. Wow, if I got out and I tried to hit them with the music stand, oh my goodness. They thought I was in the wrong, but I was scared and I had to stay in the corner for the rest. Wow. How are you in the wrong for... That's crazy. For literally trying to defend yourself from people who are trying to force you into a small space because of your ethnicity. That's not okay. I am so sorry. That is not how anyone should treat another person, and from a man. I'm just like, I'm sorry that young boys did that. That is not okay. You get used to being thrown around and people think they can do whatever they want with you. I really don't do anything about it, but you keep it with you when you go out. Hey. I'm not allowed to because it comes so a lot before I kept a taser. Oh, yeah, let's not. Yeah, Coco, we don't need to. We care about you. We don't need to do. I'm glad you've grown from that. Yes, have you just. And taser Whitney. Initiate the weapon you seek. Weapon I seek aid would finally incursion.
Ask me? I would relish nothing more than burning the gate threat from this rock. We know infected flock to Moonrise Towers. I reported the gathering masses back to Tunarath. In response, they sent an inquisitor. Instead of ordering an assault, we were told to join in this mad hunt for an ancient relic. Inquisitor Wargaz has the Queen's ear, so we have no choice but to follow him in this folly.
What's so important about the weapon?
The Inquisition never explain themselves, but I cannot imagine this is what our Queen wants. Still, perhaps you've heard of it. Tell me, does this sound familiar? It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script, stolen by true soul heretics.
You sense Shadowheart's worry. This weapon sounds like the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it?
Nah, we're gonna do deception because we're gonna hold on to that. How do you catch the Pokemon? Yes, so first, you do !Poke start so that you can start your Pokemon journey, and then after you've done that, from that moment forward, you could do !Poke catch, and then whatever Pokeballs you have, you will be used to catch the Pokemon. So since you've already done Poke start, you're good. And then after that is like RNG when you do Poke catch to...
Then why, Rastil, do you waste my time? By command of the Inquisition, you are ordered to join in our search. Return with the weapon or do not return at all.
Hold on. Let me see something. And then a 14-year-old boy tried to do things to you, but no one believed you since he was younger and was there for a year, so they didn't believe me. Since he was 16, he tried to... Oh my goodness. So I haven't fixed the trauma. Only just 2 months ago, finally get to used to not being scared of people. Wow. Yeah, that's traumatic and that is not okay. That is not okay, Coco. I'm so sorry. I am praying for you. I'm glad that you're able to, at a point now where you're able to start working through that trauma. Yeah, definitely will keep that as you work through that process in my prayers. That is not okay. And I, again, apologize. That was stuff. There's been a lot of people that try and only... Pokemon was 5. Oh no, hugs for you guys. Oh. What am I supposed to do?
What to do?
An Istik in my creche.
The Istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes...
Don't tell her anything.
Yes. I am also just very happy to see y'all are getting all... but yes, praying for healing and wholeness in the process of all this. Oof. Oh. See, honestly.
He speaks the truth, Kithrak.
A Sharlak? Among us? Whom would you accuse? The Gustil? A strong accusation from the mouth of an Istik. The very... Shema Zalavlakith. Give it to me! No! Then I...
Alright, we got another fight on our hands. We got a fight on our hands, y'all. Stay high. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm so happy to see y'all bonding. It does my heart good. Let's do some.
Swift as my foot can carry me.
Okay, let's just do that. Not them dropping weapons. Warding flare. No, Karlak. Not fear. I guess we're just gonna. We're gonna help Shadowheart get over. I'm making new recipes for friends who. Would you like one of them? It's a drink recipe. Took a year to make perfect, so now you got a perfect recipe. Oh, that's dope. Zoe was just talking about earlier about how she enjoys cooking. Hoping I'm so. Let me see. Was there any? Fear concentration broken.
Swift and lethal.
You don't have enough movement, but do you? Dang, unfortunate. I love how to make my stuff from scratch. I've noticed that, Coco, like making the weapons. That is a lot of DIY. There, is that the proper term, DIY? Yeah. Bring my character over here. There we go. Want the spirit thing to put in its work. Is this concentration? Oh, they're both concentration. I can only have one. I need to remember that, cause a ray of frost. Keeps trying to fear my companions, and it's working. Biggest threat. Not my heavy hitters being afraid. Oh, jeez. Please tell me I saved before this, right? You'll make a lot of plushies. Custom plushies, that's dope.
A little help, please.
Psychic Rends, so you have to do this. Because the Psychic Rend is gonna I can't use that anymore, so we're gonna summon a flame spear, burn them, and I guess stay here, cause I need to help my team. Oh my goodness, I'm getting wrecked out here. Yeah, I love that Like rest, even though you're broke, you can't make much, so you get money. Well, but this homemade does taste better. Okay, I am getting wrecked. I'm gonna have to redo this. I gave any more friendly ones. I barely got money here too, but I can still make stuff. Would be even cheaper the better. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna redo this because I have a I got wrecked. I'm gonna have to redo that. Yeah, that fear messed up everything. I didn't know how powerful fear could be. Oh, okay. Did not know how. I'll have to redo that. I think we'll start at the top of next stream doing that. We'll get our run back next stream for Grayus. Love this. Feel free to continue chatting even after in the Discord. Noodle recipe sounds delicious. Okay. I don't know why that. Yes, lovely. Bonding, community growth. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. Yes. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Enzel is streaming. I haven't seen one of his streams in such a long time. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and actually raid, his name is Enzel. He's a VTuber. He's currently playing Honkai Star Rail at the moment. I just haven't seen him stream in such a long time. I'm glad to see y'all have been enjoying yourselves on today. But yes, continue to chat as you are. I'm putting out raid messages. The first one is for subbies. This one is for non-subbies. Let's go show Enzel some love and continue on today. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. If you do want to continue to keep up with one another, there is the Discord. If you aren't a part of it, it'll be, you guys can chat along with one another and enjoy yourselves there. Check out the new stuff via the socials on the YouTube. Wonderful and glad to have y'all here and rocking with me for today. I hope y'all have a good evening, morning, day, and or night wherever you are. Show Angel some love once you get in there, playing some Honkai Star Rail. Continue to enjoy, and I will catch y'all later. Thanks for a wonderful time today, y'all. All right, y'all. Till next, remember to be a light wherever you go. Bye-bye, y'all.